Assalamualaikum and hello. My name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Arifin, metric number 1201798. Introduction. Number 1. Name of article. Deaf people as disabled or language minority uses medical and linguistic perspective. Number 2. Name of author Abdullah Yusuf and Cik Rabiah Muhammad. Number 3. Background of article. This article was published on 30 November 2022. This article is in Journal Bahasa Volume 10, Issue 1 June 2020. Background article. The number of this journal is 194 pages and this article is on pages 136 to 161. Content review. There are 5 content review. Number 1. Purpose of the study. The purpose of this study is to highlight and discuss matters related to whether deaf people are disabled or minority language users through the question presented. Number 2. Study concept and themes. This study concept use the communication concept and the theme the signs that deaf people use as their primary means of communication can be placed at the appropriate level. Number 3. Theory use. The main elements involved in the communication process are the sender, the message, the communication channel and the receiver. Number 1. The presenter can come from anyone based on the context of the communication. Number 2. The message depends on what the presenter wants to convey. Number 3. In addition, the communicator has a variety of options to deliver a message through what channel and to whom to deliver it. Number 4. Method. The method used in term of a medical approach and a linguistic approach. The medical approach is a conventional or conservative approach in any society that sees someone as different than most people are categorized as having a disability. Linguistic approach. The linguistic approach sees deaf people as a minority group of language users distinct from deaf mutes. And number 5 is a result. From the point of view of the medical approach, difficulty or inability to hear and inability to speak is considered a disability and needs to be treated. From the linguistic approach, seeing deaf people as not disabled because they can speak and have their own culture.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Roslan. Number metric 1201797. Okay, next we go to the critical review. Okay, so first one we go to the main issues. So what the main issues of this article? Okay, lately there has been a view that says deaf people as not having a disability but as users of a different language. Okay, this perspective is seen from a linguistic point of view, while from a medical perspective, deaf people are seen as a disabled because they have a problem with their sense of hearing and are unable to speak. Okay, next we go to the issue. So, though the issue is attractive, okay, the issue is interesting because the linguistic approach give people as a minority group of a language user different from OPB. Okay, so BIOP is the language for the deaf, while speech is the language for the hearing. So this difference is in language is not caused by deafness because most deaf people are said to have a never heard the sound of language. So the form of the language used is their own language. Therefore, it's unfair if they are said to have a disability because they cannot speak orally. Okay, so the next one is the other issue raised by the author relevant. Okay. It's very relevant to me because the opinion of the linguistic approach has actually removed the title "okay" to deaf people. In Malaysia, people with the status OKU will receive additional treatment and assistance from the government. So therefore, this is has clearly oppressed the deaf people from their privilege, who is called a OKU person. And I completely agree with this article, because at the end of the article, the author does not determine who is right or wrong. Therefore, we also need to open up space for those who want to broaden their view of sign language as a minority language user. Okay, so this one be one of the best topic. Okay, so what and how the research question are answered by the author. Okay, so they will be discussed through the following question. Okay, the number one, we know that is the deaf community a group of people who have a disability or minority language user group. Second one, what is the position of the deaf community in Malaysia? And the last one, what is meant by communication and how deaf people communicate? Okay, so we know that understanding of the question is important for us to compare, contrast and relate each communication used by these people, and will provide information on whether these people should be labeled as disabled people who do not have language. Okay, next we go to the research methodology. Okay, to answer the question, okay, the study used a retrospective approach, which is an approach that take into account past and current discussion related to the issues discussed. Then the researcher tries to make a description and predict the impact. However, based on the local context, the issue raised are still not given enough attention by other researchers, but when it comes to the examination and communication used by the deaf community. Okay, let's go to the finding of the study discoveries. Okay, the study can be trusted because the method used is in the discussion approved. So all the point of knowledge given will be based on the word of expert. And the validity, okay, the research the author who is issue fact in a very article or book they produce. So the next one, can this article change the or affect the way you think about the point raised of the article? Okay, of course, this has very positive effect. At first, I felt that the people would be oppressed because the disabled status or okay status was withdrawn, but that is not the real purpose. Okay, this agenda was raised because those who are called minority language users have actually established a new language culture that can be practiced by all groups, including children. Okay, so the last one in conclusion. So the best thing is I discovered a new knowledge, which is the change of perception of deaf people from the disabled group, which is OKU, without language to a community with their own language that happen about showing that their community and form communication has gained their integration. So that's all of us. Okay, thank you so much. See you soon.